Alright guys, me and Rusty, see him back there? We're starting our little road trip, 3,000 miles.
Take the next right onto Riggles Avenue.
She's rude. Anyway, we're fixing to get on the interstate and let me pay attention to what I'm doing here. Don't want to get run over. These people drive crazy.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto the I-10 East ramp to Phoenix.
Anyway, like she said, we're going to get on the Interstate 10 and head towards the Phoenix direction. We're going to try to find a place to tent camp tonight. I don't know. But anyway, we'll get back with you in a minute. Alright, so we knocked down some miles. Ooh, cool. I got to find it. Hang on, folks. Sweet. That's an airplane flying, right? Oh, it's a FedEx airplane. Anywho, we knocked down some miles today. I had to stop and feed old Russ. He ain't had his supper yet. We're a little north, let me think. Yeah, a little north of Phoenix. I saw Phoenix over there. Can't really see it, you know. I could zoom in on it, but I'd rather look at the mountains. But we're going to take the scenic route. And I didn't think about this when I left. I didn't think this through. We're going to be going through the beautiful mountains in the dark. Not going to be able to see nothing. I don't know what I was thinking, but I kind of got somewhere I want to be tomorrow, so I went ahead and left this afternoon. And it didn't hit me till I turned on the road I needed to get on to I'm distracted, another airplane, to go. That we'll be going through the mountains in the nighttime, and they're really pretty. It's a very beautiful scenic drive, but anywho, just giving you an update. We'll be back. All right, guys, it's me and old Russ. We're back. We have pulled into a Flying J. We're in where are we? We're a little bit east of Gallup, New Mexico. And it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I got a late start today, this afternoon, so yeah, I really didn't plan this out too good. Went through the scenic mountains. I can't think what they're called. It's a national forest. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a very beautiful drive. And of course, I timed it to where I went through there in the dark. I mean, why wouldn't I? But anyway, we've been driving. Haven't been pushing it too hard. Just set the cruise on 65. Speed limit is 75, but I'm just putting down the road. Started getting a little sleepy and hungry, so I pulled into this Flying J. Pretty full tonight. I'm gonna take me a couple hour nap. Well, actually, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go back over in that corner over there. There ain't so many lights, but yeah, I'm gonna lay down, kick the passenger seat back. Well, first let me back up. My plan was, and I'm still going to do it, just not tonight, but my plan was, old Russ in the back seat, he's sleepy, way past his bedtime. But my plan was to drive and then find some free camping and do some tent camping. I brought my tent and stove and pots and pans and sewing kit and band-aids, you know, I brought it all. So, but here's the problem. I looked online, you know, everybody knows freecampsites.net and you know, all them websites. I'm not going to name them all, but anyway, and I found a couple that I was going to go check out. But the problem is, you see that white stuff? Yeah, that's snow, and it's 21 degrees right now, so I decided just to come here and crash an old Jeep. If I thought, I would have rearranged the back a little better, because them back seats fold down. You know, it'd been a little tight, but I could have fit in there, but big old dummy me, I filled it up with everything I could carry out here. So, you know, if I fold the seats down, there still won't be enough room. But anyway, I may check that out tomorrow. You know, we'll have to stop and let Russ use the bathroom and feed him breakfast and everything. And we just had some pizza. Well, you can't see it, but Truck Stop Pizza, he got some of that. But I may see about rearranging the back there, and maybe to where, you know, we could camp out back there if we had to. It's supposed to warm up. I didn't know it was going to be that cold tonight, but tomorrow's supposed to be warmer on down the road, and then the next day is going to be really nice. So I'm definitely going to find a place to tent camp. But anyhow, I just want to give you an update. Didn't much happen today. Got off work, jumped in the Jeep, and took off down the road. So yeah, I didn't really plan this out too good. But tomorrow is going to be a better day. Tomorrow we're going to drive in the daytime and see some stuff, and I'm going to try to stop at a few places, and then we're going to find a place to camp. So I'll see you tomorrow. All right, we got up. We're back on the road. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful sunrise today. It is certainly cold. When I left, I don't know what it is right now, but I've only been driving about an hour, but when we left it was 16 degrees. I'm so glad I didn't try to put the tent out, because I can tent in cold weather, but I didn't bring the stuff with me to do that, so we would have froze to death. But anywho, we're back on the road, trucking on. Yeah, we'll check back with you later when the sun comes up and we find something pretty cool to look at. But we're still driving. The landscape's really starting to change now. We're more in, I don't know the actual term of it. I call it high desert, still dry and desolate, but you're getting more grass and more bush. Anywho, oh, there's a tree right there. We're gonna keep trucking. We'll be back. All right, another update. Me and old Russ. See if we can get him. Well, yeah, buddy. I can't see if he's. Oh yeah, there he is. But me and old Russ has made it to. How do you say that town? Tumakakari. I'm sitting in a Jeep. I'm not getting out because it's freezing out there. It's 19 degrees and the wind's blowing. It's blowing hard. I don't know. If I had to guess, probably 15 mile an hour or something like that. And see the shiny stuff? That's snow, which it looks like it's several days old, but it's cold enough it's not melting. It's very beautiful. I don't know if I can get, no. Yeah, maybe I can get to the snow-capped mountains sitting in my Jeep. I'm a wuss. I've been in the warm weather for months. I can't handle this cold no more. That's not a very good shot. I'm gonna get out of the Jeep and try to show you them snow-capped mountains, but I'm gonna go ahead and warn you, the wind is ripping, so you got to deal with a lot of wind noise. Give me just a minute here. Oof. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's cold. Whew. Okay, I know the wind was probably just destroying your ears, but it's kind of hazy today too, so the mountains didn't show up real good. But anywho, wow, I'm getting a lot of texts. Me and Russ were at a rest area. I just let him walk for a while. He's been a trooper. He's been in that back seat just hanging on for what, 10 hours now, something like that. Counting, you know, last night and today together. We stopped and slept at a truck stop last night. But anyway, the point is, stopped here, let him walk around. He ate a little snow. I gave him some water, and now we're fixing to have some pizza. So, yeah, get off here. We're probably, I've done forgot. I think we're 160 or 70 miles from Texas. So my goal is to be across Texas today. Don't know if it's going to happen, but that's the goal. Anyway, we'll get back with you. Alright guys, we finally made it to where we was going. It took me, I drove all Friday night all the way to Saturday morning, drove all day Saturday, and then drove all Sunday night to about I think 5 a.m. 6 a.m. I got here. But I drove 1,900 miles to camp one night right here. You see over my shoulder there's some water. That's cause now the wind's gonna be bad, but I'm on Kentucky Lake out here in LBL. Now you probably wondering why in the world, why I'm at it. Here's a little camp spot. There's our little tent that's got through setting up. Got my air mattress, Posturepedic air mattress in there. Sleeping bag, and I actually brought Russ a sleeping bag and put it in there this time. I know, remember last time I said he refuses to use them. He don't like them. He don't like blankets on him or nothing. It's supposed to get down to 30 degrees at night, so I went ahead and brought him one, throw in there. That way I can cover him up in the middle of the night if it gets cold. And he's right there. Kind of blends in with the leaves and everything. That's him right there sleeping. And that road trip wore him out. He don't want no part of that Jeep for a while. But anyway, yeah, he's there sleeping. But anyway, back to the point. I drove 1,900 miles so I could camp one night here in LBL. Maybe two if I can squeeze it out. I'm gonna try to do two, but it will be one. I'm gonna stay the night. And you're probably thinking, what in the world is wrong with you? Have you done lost your mind? Well, you know, I lost my mind a long time ago, but the reason I did it because, as I mentioned before, I don't know if some of y'all skipped past it or didn't actually see it or whatever. I don't travel no more. Still got the RV. You know, I'm probably never get rid of it. But anyway, I don't travel anymore. I'm done. Got me a place. Kind of getting settled in there. Little piece of dirt to call my own. So that's, you know, out west. Like I said before, I'm not going to tell nobody where it's at because that's going to be my permanent home now. So yeah, I can't be giving that location away. I don't want a bunch of psychos and weirdos and you know, all them people coming around, or troublemakers, you know. So, and I would, you know, some of my closer friends and a few people I've met on YouTube, you know, once I get settled in, get it set up, you know, I'm gonna let y'all know where it's at. You're more than welcome, come on out. But as far as just everybody in Europe and Asia and America, you know, everybody's on the internet. No, I'm not gonna disclose where it's at. But anywho, kind of got off sidetrack there. Got plenty of firewood, don't we? The reason I drove 1,900 miles just to come here and camp one night, maybe two, is because this is probably gonna be my last chance. I probably won't ever get to camp in LBL again. It's kind of sad to me, which that may sound silly, but I've been coming here for years and years and years, ever since I was little. And y'all know, the ones that started watching me on YouTube, that I, you know, spend my summers here. This is like my home. Well, technically I did live in the general area, but I'm talking about LBL is my home. All the Easter lilies are blooming. I can zoom in on them, but you know, take my word for it, they're all blooming over there. But now that I moved, yeah, I don't think I'll ever get a chance to camp here again. Now, I'll be back in this area to visit family or whatever. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be back, but I don't think I'll have the opportunity to camp out here. Now I may be able to ride out here in the Jeep or motorcycle or whatever I'm on, and maybe, you know, take a little look-see around. But as far as just throwing up a tent or a camper or whatever, I just don't think I'm ever gonna have another chance. So a few days came up, you know, free time, what I'm trying to get at it. I don't know what word to use for it, but a few days free time where I was able to hit the highway and get down here. So I said, you know what? Well, actually, let me back up just a little bit. I'm actually come down here to tie up a few loose ends, take care of a few things, but you know, now reverse back to where I was. I thought, well, since I'm coming down here, I'm going to camp. I'm going out there to camp. And so that's what I did. I brought all my, I didn't bring the RV or nothing, I just brought the Jeep, but brought all my tent equipment, my little cook stove and chair and stuff for Rusty. You know, I just threw it all in the back real quick and started grabbing gears, came this way. I wasn't planning on leaving as late as I did. I was supposed to have been down here for a little fella's birthday party, and I couldn't make it. I tried hard, I couldn't do it. No, I had it planned out. You know, I got me a little job I work out there where I live now, and we worked out, me and the boss, that I was supposed to have been leaving on Wednesday, and that would have given me plenty of time to get down here for the birthday. But then I think the birthday was on Saturday. So anyway, I thought, I got it made. I'll be there. You know, plenty of time. Well, we had 2 people quit, and that's put everything in a bind. And she, you know, they're so nice to me. I mean, I get to do just pretty much whatever I want. It's like not even having a boss. And they're so good to me. I stayed a few days to cover stuff so they could hire somebody else and get them in there, and that really messed everything up as far as me coming down here. And I didn't think about it at the time when I volunteered to do that. I just, you know, I'm a one-track mind type person. I just focus on one thing at a time. And the next day it hit, I was like, oh man, you know, I gotta go to the party and blah blah blah. And I was kicking myself, and I thought, okay, well, after work Friday, I'm gonna grab the dog by the tail, sling him in the Jeep, you know, spin him around a few times and chuck him in there, throw all my stuff in there and hit the highway as fast as I can. And I did that. But you know, after working them long hours, about 3 in the morning, which would be Saturday morning, I just couldn't do it. My eyes were heavy and I was so sleepy, and it's dangerous to be driving like that. There was moments there that I just kind of lost track of time and didn't even remember the miles going by. And I said, no, I can't do this anymore. So I pulled over and parked with intentions of just taking a little quick 20-30 minute nap, just a little quickie. Turned out to be 4 hours. I woke up 4 hours later. So here we are, starting late again on Saturday. Well, I hammered down all day Saturday and all through Saturday night. Same thing. This morning about, I don't know, it was probably 2 o'clock in the morning or maybe 3. The time change kind of threw me off there. By my time, out where I live out west, it was 2 o'clock in the morning, give or take. Got sleepy, couldn't hold my eyes open, was fighting it, so I stopped, take a little nap, just a little bitty nap. Turned out to be another 2 or 3 hours good sleep. So that got me late getting here. So the long way around of saying I didn't make it to the little fella's birthday party, and I feel bad about it. I tried really hard, but you know, that's all I could do. I did what I could. So anywho, wow, that was a long one, wasn't it? So what we're going to do is, I got a few more things I got to set up. I got to feed Rusty. I haven't fed him since this morning. He don't eat much when we're riding in the car. He likes to snack. I brought little treats for him, and you know, whatever I might be snacking on, I give to him. So he's not starving to death, but he's ready for a good meal. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do. I want to get all this set up before it got too late. But now number 1 priority is get him some food made, and then I'm gonna set the little kitchen up. I gotta watch this mud hole. The only level spot I could find was right there, and with a little bit of tufts of grass to be nice and soft. That's got holes and hills and roots, and that's all rutted out, and then that starts dropping off hills. So we got to camp out by the pond here. But that's okay. It'll give me something to get up in the middle of the night and just step in. Now I got to straighten all this up. Like I said, I just chucked everything in there. Brought my 6 gallon of water. Got some food and cooking utensils and pots and pans in there. My stove's in there somewhere. My loaf of bread. But anyway, I'm going to get all that out of my way. If you see this box down here at the bottom, it's nice and flat. That's got my tow bar in it. That's good and flat surface. So I think this is going to be my kitchen right here. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, guys. I can't believe I sat there and rambled 47 minutes about going to sleep and pots and pans. So I'm sorry about that. Anyhow, I'm going to, like I said, get Rusty fed, get me something to eat. I'm actually pretty hungry. And then we're just going to kick back and relax. So I'll check back in with you in the morning. Let's see what old Russ. He is knocked out. That car ride just wore him out. I've been walking all around him, beating and banging. He hasn't even moved his head. But he's breathing though. See his little belly going up and down? He's alive. All right, guys, we'll be back. Good morning, everybody. I got a runny nose. Slept great out here. Where's it at? There it is. Had an awesome night last night. I mean, for you that don't like to camp, you know, you probably don't understand it, but I love camping, and I just had a blast. Even though just me and my old dog just staying one night. We heard the coyotes, owls, a couple of fox screaming, and the coyotes. Well, I just turned you around. Okay, we're camping right there. Yeah, forgive me, my nose is running. We was camping right there. Well, that little glimmery, shiny stuff. That's water. That's a little inlet off the lake. There was coyotes that sounded to be like on the other side of that was hollering. All right, trying to spin you around slow, not real fast. Tents right here. Other coyotes is over there. I heard some over here talking to them. You know, they talk back and forth. All them howls and barks and yips, that's them talking just like me and you talk. But anyway, there was some probably, I'm gonna say, see that little green patch? It couldn't have been another 20 feet. There was some right there that answered. That got me all excited because they was close. All right, well, first let me say, you don't have to worry about coyotes. I mean, you do. Don't go up and try to pet one, but normally, like if you're out camping, they're not gonna bother you. As long as you don't leave T-bone steaks and hot dogs tied to your tent. I mean, they're not gonna bother you. Now, in a situation if they was really hungry, like they haven't eaten, there's not a single thing out here to eat, and they haven't eaten in days and days. Now they may try to, you know, see what you taste like, but other than that, they're, you know, you're a pretty good sized person. In their eyes, you're a pretty good sized prey, and they're, even though there's 3 or 4 or 8 of them running in a pack, they're just about as scared of you as you are them. So don't worry about them too much. But again, don't leave your food all around your tent, and your leftovers or scraps, don't dump them out right beside where you're gonna be sleeping. You know, you got to be smart about it. But back to the story. Tent, coyotes. I'm listening. Owls are hollering. I'm listening, and then out of nowhere, tent, coyotes over there. Out of nowhere, somewhere right here. I mean, I'm not joking. Tent, probably right here, maybe right here. A coyote answered the pack, and I almost jumped out of my sleeping bag because it sounded like he was right there in my ear. But the reason I know he was that close, for one, I could just feel his howl. I mean, you know, we made your skin stand up. But the other reason was when it took off running, I heard his little feet, and then went right by the tent. He probably went and joined the other pack over there, but that's the reason I know it was like right here somewhere. Because I heard it take about 2 or 3 steps, and it sounded like it was right here going by me in just, you know, a matter of a second. But anyhow, that was really cool. And then one of the things that I enjoy about camping, it's just, I don't know, I just love it. I wish I could do it every single day. And some of y'all probably thinking, well, you traveled in your RV and you was doing it every day and you quit. Well, that's not camping. I mean, yeah, you watch these old YouTube videos and we're camping here or here. No, you're just traveling and you stop for a minute. You know, I've done that a long time. I was full-time RVing for a long time. You're not gonna pull the wool over my eyes. You ain't camping. You just driving and you stop for a while, you know. That's what all that is. But anyhow, Easter lilies are coming out. Of course, they may have been out for a little bit now. I don't know. I just recently got back home to the old great state of Kentucky, but there's Easter lilies and Easter lilies and Easter lilies. They're dotted all over. I'm not going to try to show you every one of them. But anywho, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. My sinuses are going nuts this morning. I think the trees are going to start budding here soon because I've been seeing the buds falling, like the little tips of them, and my sinuses are destroyed. So I think things are fixing to turn green here around the old state of Kentucky. Rusty's down there. He's out checking things out, and I think he slept wrong. He's been limping this morning. I checked his paws for like a little piece of stick or something stuck in it. His pad looks good. He didn't cut his pad. I think he just, you know, just like we do, I think he just slept on it wrong because when he got up this morning, he couldn't even walk.
I thought, oh no, here we go again, my old dog. But you know, as the time passed, you know, 5 minutes or so, 10 minutes, he started getting up and walking around, and it's been about 20 minutes now, and you know, he's getting around good. Still got just a slight limp. But yeah, he's walking just fine. So I think he just slept on his side wrong or something. His old paw went to sleep, just like we do. But anywho, got a breakdown camp, and he actually used a sleeping bag last night. It got pretty cold last night, which, you know, we was comfortable and warm in here. But anyway, yeah, I laid it over top of him, and he didn't have no trouble with it. He left it there. Ain't that right, buddy? Ain't that right, old pal? You get cold last night? Did you get cold last night? You got sleep in your eyes. You old goofy boy. Is your paw getting better? Huh? Is your paw feeling better? Did you sleep on it wrong and go sleep on you? I know. I do it all the time. Alright, folks. I gotta break this camp down. Get everything put away, and me and old goofball there. Look at old Goofy. Mayhem's gonna get back on the road. That was my I fulfilled my intentions. I drove 1,900 miles and however many hours it was to camp here one night, and that's what I did. So we're gonna tear it down, and I gotta do some things today. You know, end of the year stuff. Most of y'all have already done it. I'm procrastinating and haven't done anything yet. But yeah, I'm gonna get camp tore down, get the Jeep loaded up, get the dog in the Jeep, finish my coffee, and we're gonna get back on the road, and probably, I don't know, but probably by the time you watch this, I'll already be back home. I've already done left here and be sitting back in the sandbox. I don't know. We'll see. But I've only got a few days, so I got to get everything done and try to have a little fun along the way. I don't want it to all be boring work. But anywho, appreciate y'all coming along. Me and old Russ, there he is. Me and old Russ, we're going to do what we got to do and get back on the road. And until we see you next time, God bless you. Oh, wait a minute. Just about turned the camera off. I gotta say hello to all my friends, subscribers, family, everybody who watches, everybody who's just passing by and clicks on it for a minute. I appreciate all of you. You make it what it is, so without you, I would just be standing out here talking to myself. Which, you know, actually wouldn't be uncommon. I do that quite a bit. But anyhow, that's a different subject. Till me and old Russ sees you again, you have a great day or great night, and God bless you.